She decided to chop him up and cook him. Serve him. Tilt, ouch. Green cheese. Can you smell that? Good, you can't smell it. Welcome to Kitchening with Kanya, and today we'll be cooking macaroni and cheese paired with barbecue chicken. Let's get cooking. So first we're going to take our penne and put it inside boiling water. Stir it a bit. Then we're going to take a bit of oil, put it inside the pot so that it doesn't stick together, and stir. A tiny bit of salt inside your pot so that we can season the penne a bit. We are now going to let that cook for 10 minutes. While that is cooking, let's start on our cheese sauce. So the base of our cheese sauce is butter. So you're going to take quite a bit of it because I think the penne is going to be a lot. So that means we are going to need a lot of cheese sauce. I hate that sound. I hate it. But there's nothing we can do about it. Once our butter is melted, we are going to put some milk. Stir. There's going to be a lot of stirring involved. This part of the penne is sitting at 6. This one with the cheese sauce is sitting at 4 right now. Remember that if this one with the penne is starting to spill, all that you need to do is just tilt the pot a bit. Problem solved. Let me put it up at 5 because fast the process must be. Now we are going to take our seasonings. We have got some aromat, 3 cheese sauce, and 3 slices of cheese. First we're going to go in with our aromat. I don't know how to scale it. Then we're going to go in with a tiny bit of our 3 cheese sauce. Mix that in. I'm going to take my glasses off because the fog is getting into my glasses and I can't see. I've increased this stroke to 5. So now let's add in our cheese. Now let's stir and mix it all in together. Let's check the timer and see how many minutes are left for the penne to be cooking. We have about 3 minutes left. So it's not as thick as I'd like it to be, so we are going to add more slices of cheese. So our penne is done cooking. Let's switch off the stove. Let's drain our penne. This is going to be very hard. Now that we have strained our penne, we are going to transfer it into our casserole dish. Okay. I thought this would happen. There are some that are stuck at the bottom, but there is no need to stress. It is totally normal. You just put that in there. Our cheese sauce is now done cooking. Now we are going to take this, about half of this much of cream cheese, and mix it in with our penne. I love cream cheese. Green cheese. Green cheese. Right about that much. I think that much is okay. So we are now gonna just attempt to mix that in. This process takes quite a while because the cream cheese likes to stick to the utensil that you are using to mix. But it's okay. Patience is key to cooking. And we don't like to rush it because you have to cook with love. Because whenever you cook with love, it tastes better. Now we are going to take our cheese sauce and transfer it into the casserole dish with the penne. Mix that right in. Now we are going to take a few more slices of cheese and just place them on top of the food for a bit of pizzazz. We are going to add some parsley at the top. Now we are going to put it in the oven and bake it on 365 degrees. Note that we are going to be baking it for 25 minutes covered with the cover on and 10 minutes without the cover as well. In total, we're going to be baking it for 35 minutes. Now we are moving on to making our barbecue chicken. We're going to take our oil and put it right in the pot. Please make sure you don't put it off so that when it pops up you don't burn yourself. There's 4 and you're going to be cutting it up into 8 slices. I don't know if I should put this there, but trigger warning knives, just in case, trigger warning knives. So we have our pieces of chicken right here. So now this stove is at 9 and then this one is at 3. Then we put it at 2. We are going to be making our barbecue sauce on this pan. So now we are done chopping it up. Let's transfer it back into the bowl so we can start seasoning. Cream cheese is amazing, bro. Whoever created cream cheese, love you. Now we are going to be seasoning our chicken. So we're only going to be using 2 seasonings. We are going to be using chicken spice and then zesty lemon and herb. The reason for that is because I don't want too many flavors clashing together, because it's going to be the seasoning spices and then we are going to be making our honey barbecue glaze. That was a lot. That was a tablespoon. Some of our zesty lemon and herb. Not too much now. Not too much. Okay. There is some movement happening that side, but it hasn't started boiling yet. Make sure that your hands are clean before you do this, because like other people are going to be eating what you have been touching. What if we also put a wait. We're also going to be using the smoky barbecue braai marinade. We're not going to use a lot though. We're not going to use a lot. We're going to use the caps full. Guys, I won't lie, I am scared of frying chicken, bro. Like I've never had the best experiences with frying chicken. Literally every time I fry chicken, like it burns me. Like all the you know when it pops? Yep, when it pops. I do not like that at all. So we are going to make sure that there's seasoning on both sides of the chicken. Tell me why I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Bailey Sarian Heban. Guys, there was this girl from Mexico who married this older guy in America named. Tell me why when she found out that this guy wasn't rich, she decided to chop him up and cook him, serve him to his family for Thanksgiving. Nah guys, like it's really just chai. Genuinely, it's chai. I'm taking notes. I'm not taking notes, but genuinely chai. What do you mean? Like, how do people have that capacity to decapitate somebody, cook them, and feed him to his own family, bro? That is chai. I can't lie. If ever I found out that happened to me, I would not be okay for the whole year. That person has to go back in jail, life in jail. Like, should be lucky that there is no death sentence. The oven just rang for the 25-minute mark. Let's take the cover off and bake it for another 10 minutes. That was sore. The air is hot. Bro, I think there's something wrong with my oil. Oh yeah, I have to check if it's hot first. Stupid! What can I check it? I think there's onion in there. There's a piece of onion in the fridge. There is a piece of onion in the fridge. Let's... You see, I just burned my foot. You see? This is why I do not like frying things. Because now my foot is so... Like, why? Let's start. Yeah, can you smell that? Because you can't smell it. You can't smell it. sorry. Okay, I'm not using my hand because I'm scared. Jesus, please can it not burn me? You see? So that is going to be frying for about 7 to 8 minutes. So I put my timer on 7 minutes and 30 seconds. It's time to make our sauce. Okay, again for our base, we have to use butter or iran, but butter. Let me use this spoon. Then it has the seasonings. It has the seasonings from the chicken, so. Chicken doesn't come out right, I will lila and it from my issues down to the ground, to the floor. Okay, and I speak positivity. We will not mess up the chicken. Okay, we have about 5 more minutes left. Okay, still about 1 more minute left. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So let's just stir that until melted. Let me put this. I'm so scared to touch this face because if the oil touches my skin, sana, hi. Okay. So we are putting, now this pan is on 4. You're just gonna wait for that to melt. And while that melts, we are going to take what we are going to be using for our barbecue glaze or sauce. I don't know why I like saying barbecue glaze, it's more fancy. Barbecue glaze. Call me Chef Gordon Ramsay Kanya. Yes? Okay. So we're going to be using honey and chili barbecue sauce. So let's just mix that. Bro, do you smell that dough? Like, do you smell that dough? 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 You can't. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry for being mean. It just smells so good. I think the onion is also making it smell better. Okay. So then we're gonna take our chili barbecue sauce. I don't know why I'm using chili because chili does, well, my digestive system does not like chili at all. So now that is in there, bro, I suck at measurements, so I just don't use them at all. Mix that in first. 4 more minutes left until 4 minutes and 20 seconds left until we take that out, and then 5 more minutes until we take our macaroni out of the oven. I think this is going to be enough for supper. Yeah, this is going to be enough for supper. I don't know about the chicken because I only made 8 pieces and they're not big pieces as well. And now it's time for our honey. Not a lot though, not a lot. That is not sweet. make too much sauce and then like it's just left over. And then it's just gonna chill there in the fridge because I don't know if he's gonna be eating that. So I'm gonna wait for this to finish frying, which is in 6 seconds. Then I'm gonna put it inside here. I thought it was gonna go boom. Okay. Let us take our chicken out piece by piece. So we are just adding like 4 more left. So now we are just gonna mix that. We are gonna be plating very soon. Let's now plate our food. Okay, so I'm not the best at plating. And that is our final product, macaroni and cheese paired with barbecue chicken. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah, love you, Cassandra.